Hello, welcome to this week's Damp Show Extra Bits with me, Damp Sam. Well, it's been an eventful week, and this is why I thought I'd come on, do this little extra bit more content for you, bit more things for you to see, and something for you to do on a Friday night. So I'll be sat editing this, and hopefully I'll get it out. And I'm going to go through these things that's happened this week. So it's a few things in the news. I'll go with one thing that you've probably already heard about, which is Damp Sam's All Dry account getting shut by Travis Perkin because we owed him £3. And I've seen a few comments on the last video saying, you know, you should have paid that £3. Yeah, and that's fair enough. I get that. We should have paid it end of the month, but maybe they should have told us that if we didn't pay it by the end of that month, that they would shut his account. It's never been done in 23 years. I think I've had it longer than 23 years. I'm saying it's been 23 years. I've got in my head that we sort of set it up in 2000, but it was All Dry I set up in 2000. As a subcontractor, I was using them, and I think it might be nearly 30 years that I've been there. Never known out like it. Never had any issues with them. They used to have a 90-day, a 60-day, and a 30-day on bottom of the thing, and if you didn't pay that month, it went on to 60-day. And what we'd do if we're out left over, you'd pay it next month, and that was idea. So it's £3 rather than writing a check or messing about. Paying it, we'll pay it when we order, like, I don't know, a few £100 worth of stuff month after. We just not ordered out that month. We don't go in every month. We said we've got other suppliers that we use, and it was just one of them things. But no word of a warning out like that. Just when I went in to get some more stuff, not just shut, but closed completely, and it took a lot of sorting out. So you've seen the video on it. I've done a bit of rambling, and one of the things that I would say is, yeah, that's fair enough. You know, we owed him £3. National House Builders that's got accounts with him that sort of, you know, have got £10 million worth of debt. You can't see him shut it in their account, can you? So yeah. Little man, those little firms, the bullied us. But anyway, it's been sorted out, hopefully, and we'll not have that problem again. So we'll let us see what happens on that front. So that was that, and I've done a video on it, so you can have a look. The other thing is, and I've been banging on about it for a bit. So we've set a new landing page, website, whatever you want to call it, and it's dampsam.com, and it's that close from being launched. I've been sent a load of stuff to check over and to tweak. So we've been backwards and forwards with the techie guys, and I've been trying to just get things a bit better. So it's a bit better. So I'll tell you what problems. So she sent it over to start with, and I clicked on one of the things, and so you click on a button to get a mini book. So there's a mini ebook or like a guide on condensation. So there's the large book, but there's a mini one which is for free. You just get on there and you just click on a link, and you can download it. And when I clicked on it, it showed up error 404. So there were obviously an issue with that, but the book did get sent through. So I sent him it back and told him that that needed sorting out. So when he sent it back, when you click on it now, the ebook comes straight up onto screen. Brilliant. So he sorted that out. And then the other thing was when I first clicked on the dampsam.com link, when the page came up, I didn't know where to click anywhere. And what he'd done was he'd put a menu button on. So when it first comes up, it tells you all about the podcast. so you can click on any of the streaming things to download any of the podcasts, and it's got all the episodes, and you can click through and it takes you straight to it, and it's got the library in there as well. So that were on first page, and it took up all first page. Now I didn't want that to happen. I wanted us to I wanted it to be more user friendly. So what I've asked him to do, I says, can you put the buttons for the mini ebook and for the main ebook so we can see them? So now you can just click. When front page comes up, you've got a bit on podcast, and then you've got this way. So then you scroll down, and then you add two big buttons to access the mini book, and then the full book if you wanted to pay for it. So that was that. And then as I've been thinking about it, when you click through to get the mini book, we wanted a picture of the book as well, so that it were kind of just all text. So now when you click through, you get a picture of the book, and there's a picture of the book on each of buttons and everything. So it just looks a lot better. Now, the other thing was, when I've been thinking about it, we've got two other free ebooks, what I've had for years since I've had my website built. One on converting a basement. So if you're wanting to convert, retrofit a basement that's in your house. So normally you'd get if it's normally a Victorian house, and you've got a cellar in there, 4x4, 5x4, or even 2 rooms, 3 rooms that sort of span full footprint. Then years ago I did an ebook on basement conversions, and it's not out of date yet. It is old, but it's not out of date. It's about 10 years old. And there's a book on damp proofing, and it's a free book on damp proofing as well, and you can get them on our website. But what I thought was, I wanted them on dampsam.com. So I've just asked him today. I sent a thing through and said, can we put these two other free ebooks on dampsam.com? So when you click on it, you can access 3 free ebooks, and you can, well, it's 4 really if you don't want to pay for the main one, because that is a pay whatever you think it's worth. So if you wanted to just nick it off us, you can do it. Or if you think that I give loads of value for money, you can pay whatever you think, 20, 30, 40 quid. Nobody's paid that yet, but there's a guide price, I think $7.99, but you can pay whatever you want. Somebody paid £2 the other day, because I see what everybody's paid, and most people that were buying it to start with were paying a tenner, $10.99, and somebody bought it for a £5, and then there were a few that bought it for £2. And listen, you pay what you can afford and what you think it's worth. So this is beauty of it. It's, you know what I mean, it's free if you want it, pay a few quid if you want it, pay more if you want it, if you think we give a lot of value for money, and if you can afford it, if you've had a good week. Some people have more money than others, we get that, and this is why we've put this buying action, pay what you want, so that it's all going to be in one place. dampsam.com, really easy to remember. When you type that in, I mean, at minute it's not live, so don't be typing it in just yet, but hopefully early next week we'll have it up and running, and then I'll start putting it out on social media and things, and people can access it and get all that free stuff. And one of the other things is there's also going to be a link to the membership on our Damp Sam YouTube channel. So if you like the reaction videos, Damp Sam, telling people that that's wrong and that's right, and if this is right and that's wrong, and this is how you do it. Anyway, so if I'm telling people this is how you do it, this is how you do it. Anyway, so yeah, it's all going to be on there, dampsam.com. It's got a good ring to it, hasn't it? That's what I think. Right, rant of the week. I think we're going to go into rant of the week now. So this is one of the reasons why I came on to do this extra little bit. And basically, every week we get a newsletter from the PCA, which I'm a member of. Accredited association does training courses, qualifications, white papers. They work with government, they work with legislation, they work with everybody. Really respected in the preservation industry, respected throughout building, with RICS. Every association you can think with have helped them. So this is an organisation that I took my exams with. This is an organisation which I've supported for all the time that I've been here. And then when I've been doing my videos, you'll hear me going on about PCA and PCA qualified surveyors and things like that. So just I back it all the time, back PCA all the time, and like I said, talk about it, promote it. I'm wanting to get more people to go through that and get qualified, technicians, things like that, and it's investing in yourself. So I have a newsletter every week, and I will sort of comment on things when I see something that's interesting, and it does provide me with a bit of content. But today, this is what boiled me piss today. I'm scrolling down, and there's a there's a section here, and it says PCA and GPT annual general meetings. So it's coming up soon. It's on 26th of July, and it's when they have their I think they're going to have dinner and dance as well that night, or that might be next day. But general meeting, and it's it says, I'll read you what it says. The Property Care Association, PCA, and Guarantee Protection Trust, GPT, notice of annual general meeting was sent out via email to all members earlier this week. I must have missed that. I don't know if I've seen mine. I'm not going, and I don't think I'm going to be watching it. But what did catch my eye was this, and it said, this year there are 3 vacancies to fill on the PCA board, with 6 nominations. And it says manufacturer members. No, I'm not going to name anybody. And independent surveyor, who is one of the top surveyors in the country, better than me, been doing it longer than me, and I learn things off him on his videos. If I'm going to name him, Neil Marsden. So if you look him up on YouTube, LinkedIn, YouTube, on social media, Neil is what he don't know about surveying, you can write on back of a stamp, and he's on board a PCA, and he takes their courses, and he does expert witness and everything. Brilliant surveyor. And he says they're all due to retire, and it says they're all wishing to stand for re-election. So that's 3 posts. So it says, and then it says we have received 3 further nominations from, and I'm not going to name these, so-and-so, 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 both contractor members and independent surveyor, blah, 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 whatever his name is. So there's 3 vacancies to fill and 6 nominations. So I get that. So them 3 want to go back, and then there's 3 wanting to get on board. One of these that's wanting to get on board is a troll that trolled me, and this has proper pissed me off. So I sent an email to Property Care Association voicing my concerns, because this a position on the PCA is a professional organisation, and at the time I didn't want to make a complaint, and I still haven't. I've not made a complaint. I'm just voicing my concerns because I'm not a fucking grass, unlike Mr. Troll. So what happened is, you might have seen it. So back in I think it was just after Christmas or just before Christmas, I did a video where put it on social media, and it was me showing how easy it is to apply Storm Dry on a house that we were doing. So we were doing things on a house in Kendry, and I'm showing. So I did 3 like short videos showing how easy it is to put to put on and apply. And I put the videos up, and look, coincidentally, it were a Friday, like today. It were a Friday, and I'm sat at home, and I just posted videos. I'm sat at home, and I get these messages. Somebody's trolling you. You've got a troll. You've got a troll. And I'm like, oh, rubbing my hands. Fucking hell, great. I love getting trolled by people who just normal people. Don't bother me. You know what I mean? It's water off a duck's back. So I had a look through my Facebook, and I see it's this bloke who's a member at PCA. Not just a member, but somebody who's been there sort of as long as me, maybe longer than me, and he's been surveying. He's got his own company, and he's fucking trolling me. So I see what he's put, message, and he put something about this guy's a disgrace. I've got all messages. I've saved them on my phone. This person's a disgrace. He's he shouldn't be putting these videos on. These bricks are so-and-so stock bricks, and the 0.2% porosity. You should not be applying this stuff. You should get the gutter fix and all this. Like, he's not seeing job. He don't know what we'd. He don't know what in a survey. He don't know what we're in report. What I've put in report. But he's seen this video, and he's just had a go at me for everybody to see. You know, and we've got in Property Care Association, we've got a thing called the Code of Conduct, and you're not supposed to slag members off and stuff like that. So I've never named him, but his name will be out there. Anybody that's in Property Care will probably know who he is. But like I said, I've got a bit of dignity. I won't never name him, but he decided to call me out on social media. So one of the things that he also said is that obviously I was a disgrace and this, that, and other, and I needed to be audited by PCA. Get this whatever audited he put. I'd have to have a look through letters again, through messages, not messages, through what he'd put on thing. And so straight away, my blood's boiling. I'm like, I could have just taught doors off it inside a house, but nowadays, as I've got older, I've learned to control my anger. So what I did was, I private messaged him. What he should have done to me, if he'd got any concerns, he could have just PM'd me and said, Sam, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Why are you putting things on 0.2 porosity bricks that are stock bricks and not thingy? And I'd have probably said to him, well, it's easier than painting it on all the joints that are sand and cement that are not 0.2 porosity. And that's what I wanted to say. So you know what I mean? Bricks might be porous, but mortar isn't. And you either, anyway, so that's by the by. So I sent him a message. Might have been a bit fruity language. He's probably saved my messages, but basically saying, if you've got what to say to me, either say it to my face or send me a private message. Do you know what I mean? And if you've got an issue with me, let me know. So after a bit of back and forth, that's it. Got no more phone contact, and I didn't pester him. Just left him alone. Left him to his own devices. See what comes up. And then obviously I see this, that he's wanting to get on board at PCA, which is a prestigious organisation. Do they want someone who trolls their own members, who arrogantly trolls their own members, to basically try and belittle people, as if to say, I know more than you. This is me, and people can follow me. I don't know why he did it. He's never explained himself, never said sorry. Fuck all. So I thought, well, I'll leave it at that. And then I see that he's trying to get on board at PCA, which is just blown my mind. Like, why would somebody like that want to be on board at PCA? If you know what I mean, is he wanting just to go and argue, get in board meetings and just argue with everybody? You tell me. So, what would you do out there in YouTube land? Like I said, I've kept my dignity. I've not named him. I just hope he don't fucking get in. That'd be my worst nightmare. If he gets in, that'd be my worst nightmare, because it'd make a mockery of this association after what he's done to his own members. And let's be fair, he's a very intelligent bloke, and he probably does know more about. Well, he does. No, I'll say it here. He knows more about preservation industry. He's got more qualifications than me. He's a very intelligent bloke. Why he did it, I've no idea. Why he wanted to do it, I've no idea. But like I say, he's on LinkedIn a lot, sticking his nose in, and I've seen him. He does exactly the same. It's kind of bullying, sticking his nose into people's business and putting his thing, because he's wanting to show that he's brainier than anybody else. I'll give advice to people. It's all free. It don't come across as advice he's giving. It comes across as like, I know more than you. This is what it should be. This is what it should be. I did it the other day on a post, and I just decided not to comment. I had to bite my lip because I wanted to say something. I actually were kind of agreeing on a post with me, but I thought I don't want to even get into a conversation with him. So, it's all kicking off in PCA. So I'm waiting to hear back from PCA. This email what I've sent, they tend to take a long time. I think they'll be showing it all around office and saying, "What do you think of this?" But so I'm waiting to see what they've said. I've sent an email. I'm transparent. Me, I'm not. I don't go behind people's backs. I'm not sly. I'll tell people to their face. And this is where I come up on here. So anybody that does work with our company, everything's transparent. I'm on here. You know what I mean? If you've got any issues, you can tell me. And it's just if you want to troll us, I don't mind, as long as you're not a member at PCA, because just message me if you, rather than sticking your head up above parapet and in front of everybody when you're clearly wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's like it, and you don't know anything about job, and you've just seen a short clip. What they call it? What a short little video, 30 seconds. It might have been 60 seconds, and from that he's made his mind up that I've done everything wrong, and decided to say that our company needs auditing. Our company, in front of everybody, saying this. Well, not our company. This guy. So he's talking about me. So he needs auditing. That person needs auditing, so that people who's in PCA might read it and think, oh, hang on a minute, he probably does need auditing. Let's audit him. And guess what happened? A month later, I got an email through from PCA. You're audited. Now, there's no wrong with being audited, but he kind of said it in a way that makes it like as if it's a punishment. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not a punishment. Listen, you've got to be up to PCA standard, and it's not just about whether you're doing well. It's about whether you're doing things right, whether you're following procedure, whether your reports are right, and everything like that. So you've no to hide. It's like it's just what you do. You do procedures right. You follow protocols. You have any way that you store materials. They look at that. Look at your van. Look at if you got firefighting stuff in lockup. We did keep all your treatments and stuff, your timber treatments. Are they in a metal con? There's loads of stuff, and we have to have them every 2 years. Now, I'm not saying that because he called me out, this Bell End called me out on social media. I'm not saying that is why we got audited. Far from the fact. We were due. You're supposed to be audited every couple of years, and we were well into 3 years, or going up to 3 years, because we had as last one were before COVID. So we were due, but it pisses me off that because he said that, and then a month later we get audited, it just don't look right, does it? It don't look right. It makes you suspicious, and it makes you start pointing fingers and looking at people, and you think, is it somebody he knows? So, and listen, I got told by someone. I got told somebody when I joined PCA years ago. I got warned off, saying, "Yeah, it's not but a fucking old boys club. It's an old boys club that fucking all stick together and all this." But I've had a brilliant experience. I've had an absolutely fantastic experience, and this is why I promote it all the time. Every time we go down to annual dinner, me and Moist Mel, we get on a table, and it's always best table in house. We get absolutely pissed. We drink loads of wine. We enjoy this, and everybody on our table has a laugh. Mel's life and soul at party, and it's just a brilliant night, and I look forward to it every year. This year I'm not going, but like I said, we've always looked forward to it. But this year we're not going this year. So yeah, so I just thought, this is my Friday rant, and I'm just saying it. I must have gone off on a tangent. This must be a subject I'm passionate about. Why would I be passionate about having a troll that's a member of my own organisation, my own prestigious organisation? Someone who calls you out in front of all social media, and he's wrong because he don't know all about a job. And I bit my lip for 6 months from when it first happened. So I've just let it ride. But when I seen this, that he's trying to get on board, I just thought, enough's enough. If this happens, I don't know, enough's enough. He's never said sorry or fuck all, so it's just type of bloke he is, I think. So anyway, I think I might wrap this up. So dampsam.com's on its way, and like I said, I'll finish it by just saying, PCA, 99% of the people that's in PCA, salt of earth, brilliant, do out for you. And in fact, but I was going to say we had a his own Facebook group that seems to have been disbanded. Nobody's posted on there for it. I used to post stuff on there, and like I said, I think people kind of lost interest. I don't know who set it up, but I've ended up one at. There's 4 people that can accept posts and stuff because it's still up. I don't know how I've ended up being able to accept posts. Somebody must have pushed thing on me, but yeah. So yeah, 99% of people that are there, absolutely salt to earth, and made us welcome when we first went in. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But like I said, seeing this, and it's now. But for training, all your training needs in preservation, you've got to go through PCA. There's no organisation in England that comes close to what you get once you get trained through these. But I'm going to wrap it up. It's Friday, and I've got some, because I've come down here to do some podcasts, and I thought, well, I'll get this off my chest first, and it might be a bit of content for you. You might see me a bit more animated. So I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed me. I mean, it's my face still red. You can see, can't it? It bothers me. It's been bothering me. So in old days, yeah, we'd just sort it out with them. But apparently, I can't do that now. I have to restrain myself. So I can't do that now. And I'm getting older. But like I said a few years ago, that'd have been me. I'd have been driving over there with hand out the window. Come on! Window down. Come on, you fucking bastard! I'll kill you! Can't be like that now. You've got to do it this way, which is, I don't know. Through fair means. And like I said, I've not named him, and I never will. I'll not name him. But them that know. I think that's what they say on Facebook, innit? Them that know. And I think they do. Anybody that knows, will know. And if you go back through my Facebook posts, you'll see what he's said, because it's probably still up there. So it's me painting Storm Dry on a thing, and you'll have a look through comments, and he's probably on there if you want to find out who he is. And he's, like I said, again, I'm going to end this by saying absolute. What it knows everything. He's got his qualifications more than me coming out in his ears. And like I said, why he did it, he probably had his own agenda, and he's got his own reasons for doing it. But it were wrong, as far as I'm concerned. It were wrong. Shouldn't have done it. His consequences, I don't know. His consequences, what that'll be. Will he get in? Who knows? It's going to be and listen, I'll keep you posted on it, because if it gets in, I'll probably do a few more rants on it. But we'll see. For me, them three that's there done a brilliant job. Should stay in the seats on the board. And that's not against other two guys that's running. But may the best may the best man or women win, except that cunt. See you later. That's Damp Sam signing off. Bye-bye now.